Mazel in the blue corner, Butler in the red. Two youngsters kicking things off here in Doncaster tonight. Touch of gloves, here we go.
Inside leg kick early on from Butler, looking to gauge the distance here early on. Coming out southpaw as well. There's that footwork we know him for. He moves on that outside position and fights long. Look at that beautiful head kick. Switches stances immediately.
Testing here from Mazel. Butler surging to the inside. Head inside single for Mazel.
To complete this here, got to get high on the crotch or switch to the double. He can drop down and pick the ankle as well for the takedown off this cage. Switches back to the single. Could go high crotch with the lift. Got to use the hips to lift up, Chris.
Nice dig here from Butler, fighting with the whizzer, searching for a left underhook. Mazel following position. Thinking about that back, but that whizzer, Dean, was pivotal.
Yeah, he's got to be careful about punching both those arms with the underhooks and clasping behind the body of his opponent here. And more importantly, putting crotch to pocket, pulling those hips in. Those knees are lovely in the interim. But what he's got to do is get his hips close to his opponent. There, he will be able to take the takedown. Also, he can start to mix in inside and outside trips up against the cage here.
Knees to the inside for Mazel. Fighting for head inside position.
Butler's doing a good job of holding on to this whizzer here. But he's got a pummel. There we go. There's the left arm in. Then he can start to circle around to the outside position. The key here, the uninitiated, is the underhooks. Look at that beautiful takedown straight to the back.
Mazel looking outstanding there. Trapping that arm. Thought about the back. Couldn't get it. Goes to the mounts. Tight grappling here from Mazel.
Looking to maneuver off to the Americana, it looks like. Butler with a nice oop up to try and disengage the grip. Now he's going to potentially try and set up the head and arm triangle.
Mazel staying very, very tight here. Thinking about Asma, couldn't get it. Incredible decision making here from Yahya Mazel, and Butler looked to mean business from the get-go. But Mazel showing ascendancy in these transitions, Dean.
Mazel with a good job in blanketing his opponent. There was some nice explosive movements there from Butler. And it got him to a better position here now in the open half guard. The job for Butler that again needs to utilize the underhooks. Got to be careful about giving the mount away here. I'd like to see Mazel fire some more decisive strikes. Get that posture up to the sky. Fire those punches down. That would of course open up the submissions. Maybe looking for a mounted triangle here. But he's got to be careful about leaving Butler out the back door.
Butler scrambling. Shifting his hips. Couldn't get the open guard. Mazel all over him here. Heavy pressure here from Mazel. Can he suck the hips away? Trap the legs? The transitions and quality of decision-making we are seeing from Mazel and Butler, Dean, sets the level for this card. Best opening round I've ever seen on Cage Steel.
That's a strong statement for Mazel as well. At first he was kind of trying to figure out a way into Butler's striking, and that way in was the takedown. Worked really good on the outside position with the head drop down, got those mounted positions. I'd like to see more striking coming into the second round when he's in those dominant positions.
Kind of crazy to see the level of skill so early, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, from two athletes relatively inexperienced, Mazel with 2 fights and Butler's debut. You know, it's really impressive to see them be calm and collected in there and understand where they are in space. You know, Butler tried to escape, Mazel stayed in the top position. Doesn't seem too flustered, not too much of an adrenaline dump on the side of Butler. And they're going to have a minute here to confer with the coaches. Maybe alter the game plan coming into the second round.
What's got to be the difference for Butler after what happened? I didn't see that coming. I didn't see him getting dominated so quickly like that.
He's got to keep his back off the cage. He usually does fight long. Those kicks as well, when you bring them back or be conservative with them, because Mazel might time that and turn it into a takedown. Sprawlable tactics from Butler. Mazel's got to set up those initiations with striking and use the cage to his advantage.
So scheduled for 2 of 3. And has 3 more minutes on the clock if necessary. Once again, you're watching on the Fight Scout app. This is Cage Steel 34. Happy holidays to every single one of you tuned in. The action thick and fast tonight here from the Doncaster Dome. Yahya Mazel in the blue corner. Elijah Butler in the red. It's crazy to see all of the patterns and the combinations, all the things that both of these young fighters have quite clearly prepared to do happening in front of us. And as one throws the card down, the next one throws their card. It's incredible to see the decision making here.
That's right hand there from Butler. He's doing a good job of fighting long as well. He's switching his starters often as well, which makes Mazel think twice about coming in.
Yeah, but he nearly got it, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Mazel was obviously feinting, right? Showing hands, and then straight for the level change from quite a ways out. Nearly got it.
Much better work there from Butler to disengage. Use the underhook in circular motion. Ooh, beautiful teep.
Jab for jab here, Mazel and Butler. Testing. So many different looks. And the eyes give no tells. Beautiful. Straight jab to a leading left hook from Mazel. Mazel in on the double, completes. Can he trap the legs and slide into mount? The answer is yes.
That's what he needed to do. Tie the strike in him with the level changes. Now finds himself in a dominant position. He needs more strikes here to keep Butler busy.
Mazel in full mount. Butler again back in the same exact position that he found himself compromised in round one. Butler thinking about trying to force a scramble. Mazel, very crafty, up against the cage. It's not easy to do. He's done a great job of disallowing the cage walk, exposing and attacking the back. I'm blown away at how good these guys are for their lack of experience.
Mazel's doing a good job staying in this top position. He can't engage that hook, but he's got the body triangle here to lock onto the lower half of his opponent's body to maintain his position. It's more like a squeeze here to stabilize himself off the back. It's like he's got the feet in the cage here. Ref hasn't noticed it at this point in time. I could be keeping him up in this position also. There we go.
20 seconds left. Grapevine there for Mazel. Holding the back. Interesting. Clock not quite right there, but we'll call it good. 2 in the books. 2-0 Yahya Mazel, huh?
Yeah, Mazel's doing an awesome job, and as you said, he grapevined his leg. He's trying to keep himself in that position, but more importantly, to disrupt the balance of Butler, to stay in that position, to ride that round out and make a stamp to the judges here at the end of round 2.
So once again, if you're on the broadcast, let us know what you think. Hashtag CageSteel34 or CS34 Learn More, I'm told, is another exclusive hashtag. You heard it from the Cage Steel boss earlier tonight. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. And the bleachers filling up here inside. Not even one fight done tonight. Live from the Dome, 18 fights. 8 on the undercard, 9 on the main card. As Yahya Mazel from the Fight Ministry Humberston and Elijah Butler from AVT continue to tussle here, we go to a third round.
You could argue the case here that Butler's got a potential look for a finish. He's got to set it up. I like to see him show the uppercut as well to deter the level change. He had massive success when he was switching stances. Oh, nice clean right hand there from Butler.
Fast hands here from Butler. Mazel, right hand comes short. Into the tie plum. Eats a knee there from Butler. Mazel stepping in. Trying to box with confidence, but as he has shown, it has been much of an illusion.
Oh, turning back into the midsection, that sold the shot. Nice sprawl though from Butler. Oh, spinning wheel kick just whistles past the head.
Butler going airborne there. Mazel, the only chance he needed to get that takedown, and although the move was flashy, go Power Rangers, it ain't gonna win him this fight. It very well may have cost him it.
Mazel took that opportunity perfectly. Top position here now, much more of the same. Got to control, blanket, follow the angle, threaten the guard pass. Already looking to lace the legs again and drag Butler away from that cage.
Butler being suffocated under the pressure here. Mazel trapping the legs. short punches. And that has to be a happy camp. Fight Ministry Humberston sticking to the game plan and getting the takedown in no less than 3 rounds of 3.
He's doing an awesome job of keeping busy here with positional control, keeps the ref happy. See their maneuvers round to the mount. He's looking to improve his position consistently. Got to be careful about the kick off the cage here from Butler though. Butler scrambles back to his feet, nice uppercut. Got to disengage with the underhooks here, Chris, and use circular motion.
And Butler trying to fight, trying to find some daylight, but has been trapped again at the hands, the clasping hands of Yahya Mazel. This has been an absolute war. I mean, the pace from both fighters, again, and all the little micro decision making, right? The little nuances of where their body is, where are their grips, when do they attack, when do they wait, when do they breathe. I'm blown away. I'm blown away at how good it is. I'm not surprised, but I'm impressed.
Mazel looking here to get the angle. But use strikes though. Oh, there's a nice inside trip there from Mazel. Back into the top position. Coming up to the last 35 seconds of the matchup here, Chris. And Mazel has got to prescribe this top position. Interesting to see the body triangle from Butler, however. It usually just serves to hold the opponent in this top position. And you've got to argue the case that Butler's got to get back to his feet, get some distance between the two, and look to finish it. Maybe looking for an armbar here. We use the cage to kick off in this position as well and switch to a triangle.
Up go the legs here from Butler. Hail Mary there at the belt. Mazel jumping in with the right hand. An incredible back and forth performance. The best opening contest, I'm going to say it again, I can remember on Cage Steel. Both fighters fall into an embrace, and you have to say the future of this sport is very bright indeed.
Yeah, the future of the sport lies in the youth, and then to have competitions and events for the athletes then to progress and get the important cage time is equally important. The Cage Steel 34 giving these amateur athletes an opportunity to refine their game, to test their skills, and indeed look for the holes and the strengths and weaknesses of their game. You know, it's going to be a bright future for these two athletes.
So what should be a unanimous nod here for Yahya Mazel after 3 3-minute rounds will have to come from the golden lips of Gary Patterson. And until that time, we'll leave you to enjoy the scenes here as the dome is filling up. Christmas has come early tonight. Happy holidays, everybody, once again. We hope you're enjoying what has been a great season for Cage Steel. We heard it on the opening segment. 5 events next year in Bulgaria. 2 in Bulgaria and 3 in the UK is the rumor, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Andy Nichols has both fighters going to the center. And Gary Patterson will give you the announcement here for the opening contest and what should be the nod for Yahya Mazel.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we move to your judges' scorecards, all 3 judges have scored about 30-27 with your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Yahya Mazel!